The movie The Old Guard. Did you know that Gina Prince-Bythewood directed that? The one who did the woman who directed Love and Basketball.
Oh yes,
I
yes.
did
That's
not.
wild, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that at all. I was. I was like, okay.
Right.
She
Oh,
wouldn't have got this chance had it not been for Netflix, which is nice.
right. But I mean, like, I think that a movie like that wouldn't people wouldn't have gone to see it in the mass, and not see it in the masses, but the amount of diversity in it. I don't know how
Yes.
many people would have gone. Because I mean, if you think about it, Charlize Theron is South African, so everybody else was a minority. Like everybody's
Yes.
a minority in the movie, basically. You
Yes.
know? So I kind of
And
like,
she's the only celebrity. I didn't recognize any of the faces. They look like they've been in stuff, but
yeah,
I didn't none of them are like big name, big character actors. Including Shorty from Beale Street,
yeah.
which
She was like,
she was all right in this. She was all right. The
I
break.
liked it. I liked it as a stepping stone. I'll put
Mm,
it that.
yeah.
I like the fact that they had the two gay guys. Like we've been
Yeah.
gay for
We've never
hundreds of
seen
years.
that.
And that guy, the guy who's like Middle Eastern, sort of
Yeah.
Spanish,
Yep.
like, he's been in a couple of Netflix movies and
Okay.
series. I was like, all right, cool.
I enjoyed the film. Like, I mean, for a Netflix movie, first of all, the action was pretty good.
Yeah,
One of the problems is we're in the world of like such great, like off the heels of John Wick 1, 2, and 3, and then Extraction. You have to remove those movies from your mind because their action scenes are so dynamic
yeah,
that this compared to like a lot of action movies was really good.
right.
The
That's
action performances were fun. The ending scene was fun. Oh yeah,
I
Chi
like.
Wattel was in this. I forgot he was in it.
Yeah, I liked the idea of. It definitely reminded me of Highlander, which is like got the most comparisons for.
Yeah.
And I definitely liked that it was like, well, one was female led with a female secondary, not even just like a
Yes.
female male, female female.
Yeah.
And then the premise was a wide premise. It wasn't like such a small narrow mind,
Yeah.
you know, and the ability to proceed and make sequels, you know, or go off on
Easy.
tangents.
It's based on a graphic novel. I've never
I've
read.
never seen it, but yeah,
I've never seen the graphic novel either. But apparently the story is when she did Atomic Blonde, Charlize did Atomic Blonde.
mhm.
Somebody sent her the graphic novel, and they were like, "I think there's a movie in this," and that's where she. I don't know how it ended up in Gina's hands, but I'm glad it was. It was nothing like I've seen her make before.
Right,
So I was like, wow, like that's a lot of people can't step into action.
right.
A lot a lot of people don't do action right at all, especially when they come from romantic comedies or, doing
Being
anything else.
so structured in your acting, you know, it's
Mm,
two totally different worlds.
yep,
So
yep.
I
It
do
was
like the fact that I think that these are the movies in which Netflix hits the mark. You know what I mean?
hits it.
Because I mean, even Spencer Confidential, as much as like I can't see a blockbuster in it, I'm thinking like, man, if they come out with a movie like this monthly, this is it.
You
Like,
good.
what else? Why would you turn off your Netflix if you know you've got a movie coming out monthly? You
No
know,
reason.
and that's the whole thing. Like, okay, you start off at 12, you get to 24 a year,
Yep.
you get from 24, and I mean, like, obviously, and it's not about having the blockbuster 24 times. You just need the blockbuster once a month.
Yeah.
You need your regular Netflix series to come out once a month. So
Yep.
you have some series that everyone is always watching, at least coming out once a month, like a
Yep.
series. So you could binge watch. Then they killed the documentary game, you know?
Yep.
So if they got one good one coming out every month,
Yep.
you at
Tiger
that
King,
point,
Jeffrey Epstein, they popping them out.
so I mean, it's just a thing about, and then I don't know, maybe a classic or something that you come out with,
Mm.
but it's just like that's where the money is. I think that you build that consistency, people will stay. You know,
Yeah, and it's worth it. I mean, it's what we doing now? $14.
right? Can't beat it.
$14 a month, and you got all these options for
Right.
the 30 days, and at
And
least you're getting one big movie every
exactly.
30
That's it.
days or a
You
big
would have paid
show.
that for one ticket, you know?
Pay that for one ticket. They win. They win. They win because they open the door for these type of movies. Especially this movie would not have been made with only Charlize and Chiwetel. They would have had to spend a whole lot more on getting some other bigger names
Right.
to be a part of it. And they didn't have to. And their performances, I think, as like all of them together, the
Hmm.
whole they were all good.
Right.
They were
Definitely.
all good. I could have done without her braids. It kind of bothered me. I'm glad they changed her hair at the end, but I get it.
Right.
I
Okay.
got it.
I feel you, brother.
I got it. Um, yeah. I mean, since we already here, let's
Oh, yeah.
I'm no Justin No Peace,
And I'm Lou Rivers.
and we are the Loose Cannons Podcast because we sit down, we fire off our opinions on today's pop culture,
What else?
politics,
What else?
movies and TV, and how they all intersect. And oh baby, this is our second episode this week. This is going to be a quick movie review of The Old Guard on Netflix.
Yeah.
Starring Charlize Theron, directed by Gina Prince-Bythewood.
Yes. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yes.
Who else is it? I don't know the girl's name from.
I just looked it up. I forgot. Shorty from If Beale Street Can Talk.
I
think it's
really
like Kiki Payne or something like that.
Okay, she's a really good actress. I do like her.
I really enjoyed her if Beale Street. Kiki Lane is her name. Lay.
I would like to see her across John David.
Ooh.
I don't know why that popped into my head right there. I would love to see that.
I'm excited for Tenet. That's why that popped into your head.
Yeah. Imagine if they did a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type movie.
I'm in.
I'm in it.
She handled herself physically. She definitely handled herself physically in this movie, which is not easy.
All the broken legs and arms, I've seen it.
Yeah, crazy. It was fun, and obviously, like, it's essential for these movies to have a good opening. Mm-hmm. It had a good opening and a good last fight scene, and the fight scene was fun. It was nice to see them work as a team and do all these things, and it was. I don't want to mess it up for people, but it was very enjoyable.
Go see.
Yes, I didn't overlook the Mark Zuckerberg type of character.
Yo. Yes.
Yes. So I mean,
it's so crazy because that character's been designed now where it used to be like the evil head guy and his minion scientist, and now it's merged into one character. Yeah,
that's right.
So,
yeah. Because the head guy used to have the money, and the evil scientist used to be interested in getting the thing done. Now in our society, the evil scientist can have the money. Have the money. He can have the money. That's our society today. But the story was cool.
Yeah,
the story was cool. It worked. I mean, you got the premise. You understood from the beginning. People are immortal. We don't know why. We don't need to know why.
They had great transitions.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminded me, the transitions and the way the story flowed kind of reminded me of maybe like Mission Impossible 4.
Okay.
Ghost Protocol, or if you've seen Bloodshot with Vin Diesel.
I haven't watched that yet. Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, based on another graphic novel.
Yes, it is.
So I mean, like, I think that comic books, especially with storyboards, it makes it so much easier to like, oh, this is what happens next. Oh, okay, this is what happens, and it's easier with script writing because then you got storyboard. Everything has to transition one way linear.
Yeah.
And it's much more difficult when you're given a story and then you're trying to make it fit.
Yeah.
You know? I like the way that it transitioned. Bloodshot was all right though.
Okay.
Just in case.
But I mean, this was a seriously enjoyable movie just to sit down with whoever. It just like it was fun. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It's not Extraction.
I was gonna say any old heads who liked Highlander, like that's
Yes.
Exactly along those
I
lines.
enjoyed the swords being there.
Yeah,
Whatever that contraption she had, that double sided axe
yeah,
type of situation was wild. There was enough mystique and mythicalness to the whole situation. And
right,
it didn't matter what the people looked like. And that was great.
right.
It did
Definitely.
not matter what the characters looked like. The story still worked.
Story was good. Ending was good. Left open ended for
Open
sequels.
ended for sequels. There was a little added bonus,
Right. A little
which
head nod.
yes, which we don't know what direction that's going to take it,
Right.
because that doesn't have to be a good thing that we saw at
Right.
the end, which is
Mm-hmm.
very interesting. And man, I'm with it. I'm with
Right.
the old guard too. I'm with the
Yeah.
old guard to popping up in the next 6 months, because we may not be able to be allowed to watch Netflix in this country anymore. So, they might shut down Netflix and YouTube. So,
No, I feel you, brother. I feel you.
what's
But
your score?
my score for it. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a 3.25.
Okay,
That's that's mine. Yeah, definitely. What you gave it?
I gave it a 3,
Okay. All
but the
right.
3 is good,
Right.
and like I want people to understand that 3 is a good 3.
Right.
Like, it's a fun 3. It's an enjoyable 3. It's an even rewatchable 3.
Right. I mean, I'm keeping my two to threes is just an average watch.
Mm,
Anything three and above is a go watch.
mm, mm-hmm.
Four and above is going to be a classic for me.
Yes,
So
yes, yeah.
I'm hoping that people could get it now.
Yeah, and
Go
it's
watch.
a free situation. You sit down and you turn this on and you watch it.
Right. Give yourself 2 hours. Enjoy that. I mean,
Word.
it's not like you're going somewhere. Coronas are outside.
Yep. Yo, since the movie situation is happening right now, we're not able to go see Tenet or anything. I was thinking we go back to our maybe we should start following like whole careers of directors, like
Okay.
watching their movies one by one, and we have these conversations weekly about the movies. Like, and
All right.
maybe even directors that most people don't even watch, like Nicholas Refn,
Okay.
the dude who did Drive.
Yeah.
Watching his movies, because I mean his career is a little shorter than us. Like, doing somebody like what's his name, Clint Eastwood. That's a lot more movies. A lot more movies to
So
watch.
why don't we do this? How about we'll take directors
Yep.
and we'll take their top three pieces.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Top 3.
Top three. All right, I'm done with it.
Okay.
That dude, what was that other movie that Ryan Gosling did where he ain't had no lines?
Besides Drive,
Yeah.
only God forgives.
Yes.
That was the same director.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I enjoyed that movie. My
Yeah,
wife
I mean,
hated
I
it.
know a lot of people didn't,
My wife
but
hated it. She hated
very,
it. Hated it. She hated
it's
the master too. So I don't.
it's really artistic.
Really artistic.
It's really artistic.
You got to watch him break down the movie. He
Yeah,
talks about his process of making the movie. But I mean, if anybody is doing something amazing with color, that dude is doing amazing things with color. I didn't watch his movie Neon Demon yet. Neon
no,
Demon.
I watched it.
And there's some other stuff that he put out that I haven't watched. Like, his first movie that was big was Pusher.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
that's the one with Chris Evans, right? Is it Chris
Who's in
Evans?
it? Let me see. I don't even know if it's in English. No, not that Pusher. It's a different.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, I'm almost certain I seen that joint. But the other thing we gotta watch is maybe we'll do Darren Aronofsky. You like him,
Oh,
Jeff?
okay, yeah, I love that. I love that. That's my dude too.
Okay, all
That
right,
is
yeah,
my
me
dude.
too.
That is
Because
my dude.
Requiem for a Dream is my favorite. So
Oh, oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Um, and then what? Black Swan.
Black Swan. We're gonna do Fountain.
Yeah. Oh, Fountain.
Then you got
Godly.
Mother, which was a lot of people disliked. I really enjoyed Mother.
All right, I'm gonna go watch Pusher. I'm just seeing it now, and it's on Tubi. In case
Is it?
anybody.
Okay, a drug pusher grows increasingly desperate after a botched deal leaves him with a large debt to a ruthless drug lord. Or we can even do the Safdie brothers. You want to do the Safdie brothers?
Yeah.
Because their career is short, and we can end with well, what is it? Uncut Gems.
All right. Yes. Did you watch that other one, Good Times, yet?
No, not yet. So everything is going to be
Cool.
a good adventure for me.
All right. So we'll do a director a week, I'm assuming.
We can do a director a week, or we could do a director a month. So that gives us 4 movies in that month that we really like going through the director, or like 2 movies a week. However, it would break down to get through it. You know?
All right. We need people to suggest. We need people to write in. We need people to comment. We need people to do it all for us.
That's right. Yo, okay. So the Old Guard is a must go check out.
Please do.
Let us know what directors you want us to break down, have these conversations with, because there's not a lot of new movies coming out. But I'm no Justin No Peace.
And I'm Lou Rivers.
And we are the Loose Cannons Podcast, because every week, well, not every week, but most weeks, we sit down and we fire off our opinions on today's pop culture.
What else?
Politics.
What else?
Movies and TV and how they all intersect. And oh baby, was this a good episode? Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Listen, you gotta share us. Share. Don't keep us to yourself. Share
Comment.
this please comment. Say, yo, Justin, I hate your hat, or Justin.
Yeah, because I don't know why you're wearing a Houston Nationals hat. I'm just saying.
You know why? Because it was $10 at the store, and I was like, oh, this ain't too bad.
Let me get the $10 Cheers hat.
Let me get the $10 hat right now. Boop. All right, we out, y'all. Peace.